Alrighty, hello everyone, this is Halloween Hunter here, and today we are talking about a new random Spirit Halloween sneak peek drop. I mean, it's technically not really a sneak peek, but Spirit Halloween put out this post on social media and through their emails about a new teaser image. So this image is like essentially an image with like all the prop names on it. It reminds you a lot of the 2021 marketing where they have the blueprints of like Henry Hustle and Mr. Howell. That was kind of cool. But this seems to be a Spirit Carnival or Carnival poster saying the Spirit Carnival is coming to town, and they list all of like the show acts and characters in it. And this seems very interesting considering we have a lot of props on here. I think we pretty much have almost the entire lineup on here, which is interesting, and some licensed props on here plus flashbacks. So first of all, I just want to give a little like cool nod on the very sides of the poster on the website. There's a few different like variations of this poster. The one on the website, there's actually a little thing in the corner that says Zombie Babies, and it says by Rosemary Terror Mill Times. It's obviously a pun to Rosemary from Spirit Halloween 2011 through 2014. She's not returning. She's actually coming back to Haunted Hill from this year. However, it just references the Terror Mill theme from 2012 in a funny way, kind of like the New York Times newspapers. It's kind of like a pun to that. But anyways, a lot of it is mostly just focused on this exact poster. I'm gonna go over everything on it. So it says Spirit Carnival, the main attraction. This is the first section of the poster, and the teaser. It says the main attractions: the Ringmaster, Nibbles the Clown, Bobby Strings, Cotton Candy Dan, and Barnaby the Bear. Okay, so there is a lot of... This section seems to be mostly focused towards the actual like carnival clown props for this year. Of course, since Spirit's theme seems to be around a carnival or carnival, it seems the main focus is obviously going to be these props. So first of all, we have the Ringmaster. This is obviously going to be some sort of new character. It's not going to be like the Rotten Ringmaster from Morris Costumes. I doubt they're going to bring that back, obviously. Ringmasters are just typically a name used for any character involved with the main show. So it kind of makes sense. The Ringmaster here would make sense for a Spirit Carnival this year to have. Pretty awesome. Next we have is Nibbles the Clown. Now, ironically, like the Ron Ringmaster had a character inside of his cage called Nibbles the Clown. Again, I don't think this is actually the same Nibbles the Clown as a animatronic or like a bigger prop now. I think it's probably just a reused name. I'm sure it's going to be a new character. I am definitely excited to see this one for sure. I think it'd be kind of cool to see how this one is. So Nibbles the Clown, interesting enough. Next we have is Bobby Strings. Bobby Strings. It says strings in the name, so I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of like string show. Maybe marionettes, or maybe something with like a zip line, you know, strings, Bobby Strings. So something along the lines with actual strings involved with him. Sounds pretty cool. Cotton Candy Dan. I can only assume this guy's gonna have cotton candy with him, obviously. I wish I could be definitely more descriptive with these prop names, but unfortunately we have like, again, no release footage of any of this stuff. It's just literally this poster. I think it's just supposed to be, hey, these are our prop names this year. Now you know them. We have Cotton Candy Dan. Sounds pretty cool. We had the Cotton Candy Candace from a few years ago, but obviously it wasn't really done that well. I think a new Cotton Candy prop would definitely be really awesome here for Spirit, so cool to see that here. Next we have is Barnaby the Bear. Sounds like some sort of circus, sideshow, bear act. You know, it's pretty popular to see like a bear in some sort of like carnival act. So, I mean, honestly, it sounds interesting. I want to see more with this one for sure. But that really seems to be all we have for like carnival circus props. A lot of the other stuff seems to be like kind of more normal props, nothing along the lines of the same theme. It's cool to see all these names so far. And now the rest of the teaser says limited time engagement featuring world famous entertainers. Now this section seems to be the licensed category of the poster. We first have is Art the Clown. Yes, Art the Clown from Terrifier. Ghostface, yes, Ghostface from the Scream franchise, Michael Myers from the Halloween franchise, and Emily and Victor from Corpse Bride. So, first of all, Art the Clown, that's pretty cool, and kind of weird because last year we had a Leatherface at Spirit and Party City. This year we have an Art the Clown at Party City and now Spirit. I'm really curious to see which one will be overall better. Last year I thought Party City's Leatherface was better. Maybe Spirit this year might win Art the Clown. Not really sure. I'm definitely excited to see this one. Makes sense again for a clown theme. Have Art the Clown in there. Pretty awesome stuff there. I'm really excited to see Art the Clown. Next we have is Ghostface. Now, in 2011, we had the Fun World Ghostface and the main Jemmy Ghostface, which was really awesome from Scream. And then we also had in 2021, the Crazy Curate Hauntress reskin, that being that Ghostface. And that one was not very good at all. Very bad. Did not like that one. But now we have finally another Ghostface. I'm hoping this time, since we already had a Fun World one recently, it's going to be a movie franchise Scream. Definitely really hyped to see this one for sure. And really, realistically, all these licensed characters I'm really excited to see. But especially now, I am really hyped to see Michael Myers. We've had quite a few Michael Myers props in the past. Our most recent one being the 2018 Michael Myers, which honestly, I was never really a hater of that one. I definitely think the mask looks terrible on it, but the rest of the prop actually looks pretty good. But I'm really hoping this time we get a proper Michael Myers prop this time. Like actually one that looks fully perfect. Like the mask looks really good. I am really happy to see this one for sure. Michael Myers is my favorite horror character and from my favorite Halloween movie, so I am really happy to see Michael Myers. I'm definitely buying this one. I doubt I'm gonna hate this one. I'm sure it's gonna be good mostly, so I'm really hyped to see this one for sure. Michael Myers sounds awesome. But probably our most interesting lineup from these characters is Corpse Bride. We have Emily and Victor, which are characters from the Corpse Bride movie. They're from Tim Burton. Kind of reminds me of like the Jack and Sally situation from Pure Halloween years ago. It's really cool to see Emily and Victor here. I actually am a big fan of the Corpse Bride movie. I've watched it every few years. So it's cool to see that we have Emily and Victor here. They don't really fit the theme. Realistically, only Art the Clown from the licensed props fits the theme. But I'm really happy to see all these characters, especially Emily and Victor and Michael Myers. I think this all will be really good to see. Next we have is Blast from the Past. This seems to be our flashback section of the teaser. We have Cerberus first, which, look, I like Cerberus. I do like Cerberus. I liked him back in 2015, and honestly, him coming back after being last one in 2016 makes a lot of sense. And you know, a pretty big gap. This is our first time seeing a Cerberus flashback. The only issue is that this is not our first Cerberus flashback. We had one in 2019. He came back in 2019, and he was considered a flashback. So now we have seen two Cerberus flashbacks before like any of the other highly requested flashbacks. It's super weird to see Cerberus back again. We now have 3 Cerberus props. Like Cerberus, I guess I'm like somewhat glad he's back because I really do want Cerberus still. But the fact we've already had a Cerberus flashback, if he never came back in 2019, I think honestly this would be okay. But the issue is that he did, and I remember in 2019 that was still way too early for a prop like him to return, so I don't know. It's a weird flashback. I can't believe now we have 2 Cerberus flashbacks and overall 3 Cerberus props. Really weird. Next we had though is Twitching Banshee, and this is one I definitely felt like was going to come back eventually. She was pretty popular for her time in 2015 and also 2016. She's really awesome. I actually have Twitching Banshee. Depending if they improve her or not, I might get her. But she's a really awesome prop. I love her design. She is very freaky. She's mostly got just like this like grayish dress over her, but she just looks really freaky. The animation too. The audio is overused, but I don't really care. I think the prop is super freaky. I am super excited to see Twitching Banshee come back. Really awesome stuff there. Really good flashback, I think. And next we have this creepy towering clown, which honestly, I love Grimsley. I think he's definitely a prop that should have came back eventually. He was basically the clown that started this whole mess of clowns that came right after him. So, I mean, him coming back is kind of cool. He is a really awesome prop. My only thing is that we just had a Clowning Around come back this year. So, we have 2 big towering clowns. The only difference really being that one holds 2 kids. And they both look very similar, so I don't know. I think it's kind of funny how we already have 2 of those kind of similar props this year as flashbacks. But regardless, I do think Grimsley is a great flashback. So honestly, I am fine with him coming back. Nothing crazy there. I think it's definitely cool to see him back. Next we have is the Odysseys and Curiosities. This definitely seems to be the most random section, like nothing particular to the theme, just kind of its own thing. But first we have is Gravestone Ghoul, so probably a prop with the gravestone, of course. Night Terror, interesting name. Wanda Webworth, the web part and the Webworth makes me think maybe something to do with spiders. Very interesting there. Giant Death Ray, definitely sounds like some sort of big sci-fi prop, maybe an alien or some sort of outer space creature. Kind of weird for a carnival theme, but it's Spirit. The Cremator, I like the name of that prop. That's definitely interesting. Max Straw. Max Straw makes me laugh because it's literally just Jack Straw, but changed the J to an M. Dark Princess. This one might be pretty cool. All these names like describe something, but not really what they're gonna do, of course, so interesting there. And then Demonic Gatekeeper. We've already had a prop called Gatekeeper in the past. I doubt it's the same one. Probably a new one. Yeah, and then it says, thrills and chills await. And then it says like the Spirit Carneval emit ticket in the corner. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the Spirit prop names so far. This year sounds pretty good. Again, it's just names, so I can't really say for sure. A lot of the stuff could be really cool from names and just be bad from design. Maybe some of the weird names might be really good props. I don't really know. We're just gonna have to wait and see for sure. I'm overall really excited to go ahead and see more from Spirit. I'm glad that they're at least doing something. It's not really like a sneak peek or big teaser, but at least it's something. So I'm okay with that. I appreciate that. But overall, what do you guys think of Spirit Halloween's new prop names release? Are you guys at all excited for any of these props? Do you like any of the flashbacks, the licensed characters, maybe something like the Freak Show, Carnival Clown props? Let me know down below what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next Halloween video.